Hey guys! So, my doll and I are going on vacation. I'm so excited. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to be packing for her. So, the first things first, of course, clothes. And we all need clothes, right? So, the first thing I have is her regular everyday outfit. And in the corner, a jean dress and a pink dress. In her suitcase is a travel blanket, her face mask, which we all need today, her moccasins, and some undergarments. In her backpack, we will be packing her grace book, her little Bible, her magazine, and I don't know if you can see it, a little notebook and a pen it's hiding. Then for food, it'll be in a cooler, and I have an assortment of different foods, breakfast items, desserts, and drinks. And then, of course, we need a table mat, a fork, a plate, and a drink cup. Now, I got the table placement except for the fork at the American Girl Bistro. And their service there is great. Their food is really yummy and expensive, which is something I don't like. Then, of course, we all need a headrest and her sleeping bag and her doll carrier. Can't wait to show you guys what she's going to be wearing. And of course, I'm going to show you what's going in and how it's going in. So, let's see what's going to happen next. First up, we have food. So I have a milk carton from the doll school set. It's from the craft book set. Then I have a Coke and 2 different sodas. For desserts, I have ice cream, a macaron, a biscuit wafer, a cupcake, and for breakfast, we have a donut, which can also be used as dessert. Some coffee, because we all need coffee these days. A little waffle and some egg. Also some toast, because you never know. For dinner, she could have this, a nice, yummy hot dog, or a, suddenly I forgot the name, hamburger. My favorite are hamburgers. I'm not a hot dog fan, but that's okay. And then we have the bistro set. It comes with a plate, a placemat to show you where everything goes. It does not come with a fork. The fork I bought Dollar Tree or something like that. They're like appetizer forks. And then it comes with a cup. Now the cool thing about this is that when you turn it over, it's got little conversation starters. And it's so cute. I love it. Alright. And then of course we have this, my cooler, with some saran wrap in it to make it look like ice. The sticker, handles on the side. And this is the lid. I flipped it over to hold all the food. It's got little bottle caps on top. So you can take your drinks and stick them in so you don't drop them. Which I think is so smart and cute. Oops, I dropped the drink. See? That's why. While we're still talking about food, I brought some snacks in a lunchbox for my doll. So she's bringing a water bottle, so to stay hydrated, some gum, crackers, and gummy bear candy, which is so yummy. I love gummy bears. And then that will stay with her, so that way if she gets hungry on the trip, she can easily pull it out and get something to snack on. Moving on to entertainment, I have a school backpack, a pen so she can write in her notebook, a book to read because we all get bored, a magazine to keep her busy, a Bible so she can read God's Word and learn more. And then, of course, to keep our heads happy and not having neck pains, she's having this little doll headrest, which I think is so cute. I love how it's like a cat. Its eyeballs are creepy. Hi, people of Earth. I'm just kidding. Okay. Next thing is her clothing. I almost forgot about one thing. It's a little throw blanket, so if she gets cold on the trip to our vacation spot, she can stay nice and warm. This will also be going next to her, so that way she can grab it easily. Alright, moving on to our clothing. I have some undergarments in the pocket, a face mask because we all need those, like I said before, her moccasins so she can walk a little carefully, and so she can walk quiet-footed and see the animals. I have the skirt. Oh, there's a fuzz on it. Don't you hate those? Skirt, her nightgown, which also turns into her blouse, and then 2 dresses. I have the jean dress and a pink one with a bow, which I will put into her suitcase and show you where I'm putting the things on this hanger. Yes, they are staying on their hanger, and I have a reason why. For a bed, I have her sleeping bag with the detachable pillow, and part of the sheet can come out so you can slip her in easily. And here's my doll on top of it. She's not going inside because she's not sleepy, although her eyes are closed. See, it fits them well. It might be a little small, as it was made for a smaller 18-inch doll, and that's okay. It'll still fit her, and she will still be very comfortable. Now, over here, I have my doll carrier, and you see up here, this little blue thing? That's where you hang the clothing that are still on their hangers, and you want them to stay on their hangers. So you just take them, and you go like this. You scoot them to the back, and then your doll can still sit in front of them, keeping them nice and flat. And there you go. Now we're going to pack her things. I'm going to take her blanket and her face mask. I'm going to put them up here, so that way, if she needs them, she can just simply reach over and grab them. Stop being stubborn, blanket. There we go. Then I'm going to take her sleeping bag and pillow. I'm going to detach the pillow so she can easily fold up her sleeping bag portion. We just take this all rolled up, stuff it in the bottom, take the pillow as well and put it down there. Then we're going to take, actually I'm going to put this in the same pocket as the blanket. Switch the blanket over so you can put her food things in this pocket without breaking them or losing them. I should have put the plate in the front. Come on, come on. Then we take the fork, put that there. Oh, I just dropped the cup into the deep pocket, and now I cannot find it. Oh, I found it. There it is, silly cup. You just stick that in there. I'm actually going to flip the fork upside down so nobody gets poked. In the doing so, as you can see, it's kind of stuck now. Oh, I'll just fix that later. Oh dear, I think I might have broken the fork. Oh well. Then we take our suitcase, put it in the larger pocket. It'll fit, don't worry. I've already done this before. And her food goes in the large pocket as well. It's being stubborn. Then you'll zip it up like so. Of course, it's being stubborn, and I'll get it in a minute. Then we're going to take her food. We're going to put it on top so she can reach it easily. Take her bag of entertainment, put it on the bottom so she can just reach down and grab it. Then we're going to, of course, take our doll and put her in. As you can see, I have my fork inside of my cup with the prongs down so it does not poke anything while we are traveling. And then we don't have a million holes in the side of our bag. If you don't know where I got this traveling doll carrier at a thrift store for about $3, which is a great price. Now we're just going to stick our doll in there. Oops, she fell. We're going to take this and we're going to stuff it in with our food. I might put it down low so that way it's not bothering her. I'm still not sure. Okay. good enough. Now we're going to put our doll into the carrier. As you can see, she fell because she did not want to go in. But she wants to go on vacation, right? Yeah. I'm going to lay it down so that way I can get it a little bit better. And then you just take the straps, pull them over the doll's body, and strap them closed. And now she's all ready for vacation with her entertainment, her neck pillow in case she has neck problems, some food, all of her stuff for the vacation, her face mask and blanket in case she gets cold and needs to stay healthy, and then her food utensils to eat with. I cannot wait to go on our trip. Hey guys, okay, so Josephina and I just got here, and you can see this bedside table, and it's got a little ship figurine on it. I'm going to remove that and use the top of it and the first drawer as her living area while we are here on our stay. So let's get into it. Let's go. So first we're going to start by taking the ship and moving it. I'll put it back when I'm done. And then we're going to open her up. It's been a long journey, and she is really excited, and so am I. So I'm going to unzip her and take her out. So I have now removed everything from the bag and laid it out. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I think I'm also going to use the second part of the bedside table, but I'm not going to use the drawer because I won't need to. So the first thing we need is our sleeping bag. So I'm just going to lay it down like this and take her pillow, put it on there. And then for a little cuteness, I'm going to take her travel blanket and put it at the end. I think I'm going to unfold it halfway and make it even cuter. The next thing we're going to be doing is putting her stuff away. So I'm going to show you what we're doing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take her dresses and just lay them in the back. That way she can get to them easily. And now we're going to take our suitcase, open it up. It's being stubborn. There we go. Take out the shoes. We're going to put the shoes right here in the corner so she can reach them easily. Then we're going to take her other outfit, put it in the corner here. And then her undergarments will go in the far corner. And I will close this up. Actually, I know. I'm going to put this here. I will take them off the hanger later. And I'm going to put this here. So that way everything's where it is and I can just grab it easily. I'm just going to close that. And now we're on to her entertainment. I'm just going to set the bag there. I'm going to unpack it later. Oh, and then we have her head pillow. We'll just set it there. I might put it back in her carrier. I'm still not sure. And now we're going to move on to her spot where she will be putting all of her food, which I will show you in a few seconds. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put in there is her cooler of food. I'm just going to set it to the side and she will unpack it later when she's ready. Then we're going to take her lunchbox, set it right next to the cooler, and then of course we can't forget her cutlery and other eating items. I'm just going to put them there. I might put them somewhere else later. I think since my doll is going to need to keep her food cutlery items safe, I'm going to unzip her lunchbox, in which she has only eaten a couple of the snacks. Take out the gum. And we're going to put these in here. I'm going to stick this on the outside pocket so that way it's easy to get to. Then we have the plate, the fork, and the spoon. Not the spoon, the cup. So now she can eat all of her food and keep her items safe while she's not using them. I'm going to take her eaten snacks and put them in the cooler. And then I will figure out what is going to sit out. So I'm going to leave her water bottle on her bed. And we will just set her snacks there, close the lid, and she can get to them quite easily once she's done with that. Now we're going to move up to her bed area. We're going to take her water bottle and put it right here. It kind of gives it a little area so she knows where to put it and so she won't lose it. And I almost forgot, if we ever go on an outing, she will wear her face mask because this corona thing is getting pretty crazy. So I'm just going to set this next to her backpack so she can get it easily. And here is Josephina laying on her sleeping bag, enjoying a nice nap after she's gotten here. She's getting kind of hungry now, so she's going to come down to the eating area. And she can't quite reach it. So you can see she can reach up, but she can't reach too. So I'm going to set her on the ground here and bring it down to her so she can get what she wants. She's kind of hungry for those gummy bears she hasn't eaten already, so I'm going to set them next to her and she can enjoy them. And there you have it. I cannot wait for us to have so much fun on our little trip. See you later. It is now time for Josephina to have her dinner. So first, what I need is my lunchbox holding her cutlery and her cooler. So today for her dinner, she is going to be having, let's see, some soda. Move that over. Let's see, what else? What else is she going to have for dinner? I think for dessert, she's going to have some ice cream. I love this. Doesn't it look so yummy? She's going to have ice cream for dessert. Now we have to find her some food to actually eat. And here I have a little hot dog. And then I had an extra package of some crackers, and so that'll be her side. She's going to enjoy this very much. So I'm going to put this away. Set out her cutlery. So I'm going to use this blanket as like a picnic blanket. And we're going to move these over to the side while I take and fold up her sleeping bag. So that way she can be able to eat without getting her bed all dirty. And now I will take her blanket. And to keep the space that she's going to be eating on from getting dirty, I'm going to put her placemat. Open this up. Get her fork out. Her drink out. And her plate. Since she's not going to be using this cup, I'm going to take it away and replace it with her cola. And now she can have her dinner. Just set that to the side. And I'm going to save her ice cream so that way when she's finished she can eat it. She's now finished with her food and is ready to go on to dessert. So I'm going to just a second. I'm going to take her hand and she is going to eat her dessert. She loves ice cream. Although she's never really had it before in her story, if you've read it. Oh dear, she doesn't want to sit. Okay. She's eating her ice cream and she loves it so much. She can't wait for the rest of her vacation. It is now time for Josephina to get up. So I'm going to take her out of her sleeping bag and roll it to the side so that way she is able to do things without having any problems. I will leave her blanket out in case she wants something to keep her feet from getting cold. And now it is time to choose out her outfit. Since she's wanting to be lazy today, we will go ahead and take her skirt, set it over here with her, and her moccasins. Alright, now we need to get her dressed. And now that she is fully dressed, I can pull out her breakfast. She is very hungry, so I'm going to put out her cutlery, and I'm going to take out her cooler. For breakfast today, she is going to be having some milk, some toast, and some eggs. She will have her waffle tomorrow. Alright. Now we gotta take out her cutlery. We need that. We need all this. She does not want to drink her milk out of her milk carton, so I'm going to pour it into her cup. Alright, now I can put her toast and her eggs on her plate. Although the eraser eggs have a plate on them, I don't know why. I could take them off, but then there would be a little bump on the bottom, and we don't want that. So it'll stay on its plate, and she can just eat it from there. She really enjoyed her food, and now it is time to take her cutlery and put it away. Since she is not an actual human, we don't need to clean her cutlery. Also, I don't think the instructions on it, I don't think you're allowed to wash them. Yeah, it doesn't say if you're allowed to wash them. I already read it. I'm not going to close it all the way because she will be having lunch in a few hours. And now she is ready to have fun. So I'm going to take her backpack, unzip it, and pull out her magazine to read. She hasn't quite finished reading it, so I'm going to let her finish it now. She really enjoys the American Girl magazine. It's one of her favorite subscriptions that she's ever had. It is now lunchtime, and Josephina needs to put away her writing things because she can't eat while writing at the same time, which is very hard to do. So I'm going to put this into the pockets of her backpack, put them to the side, pull out her eating utensils and her cooler. So I'm going to set it up. She's just going to have water, and since I don't have a bottle labeled water, I'm just going to pretend there is water. Alright. Now what is she going to eat? She is going to have... I know. She's going to have this candy biscuit for her dessert. And for her main, she's going to have a sandwich which fell apart, which I can simply fix by popping back into place. And then now she has a sandwich. It's not as big as I would hope, but at least it's a sandwich and she can eat something. She really likes this biscuit. She's had them before and she loves them. She's now finished with her food, so I am going to go ahead and put them away. I'm not going to zip it up because that just takes extra work, and she's only going to be having dinner in a couple of hours. Now, I did go to the store. I did not bring her with me, but I got shot glasses. Now, these are perfect size for your doll to have a party. Now, I'm just going to take one out and not the entire pack because I only brought one doll on this trip and not all three of them. But let's say my dolls are deciding to have a party. So they can take this cup and put it in their hand. As you can see, it's a little large in size comparison, and that's okay. But party cups can be large sometimes. If you wanted to, you could put stickers on them or someone's name. It's really, the choices are endless. But yeah, I got a 24-pack of shot cups, which I think are so cute. And I love how they're clear like some party cups. I'm just going to set it down in her food area. Oh, I just remembered. She has her water bottle over here. That's okay. She forgot to put her bracelet on, so we're going to put her bracelet on now. And if you're wondering, let's just show you her face mask. It's super cute. A friend made this for me, and it looks exactly like the one I have, which, if I pull it out, I will show you. Where did I put it? Here it is. It's a little different. I used hair ties instead of elastic, but they have the same print design. So if I ever go somewhere with my doll, they know that we have the exact same ones. Now I'm going to put my doll's face mask on to at least show you what it looks like. So I'm just going to slip it over her head and put it on like a necklace. But I'm going to leave the bottom, the top elastic piece on top because it stays on top, of course. So now we just pull that down over her ears and pull it down. It's a little large, but it gets the job done. As you can see, we'll put her farther away. The bottom elastic might need to be pulled in because it doesn't have as much room, but it gets the job done and it covers her face. Alright, I'll see you guys at dinner. And now it is time for her dinner. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out and set up her silverware and her plate. And for dinner, since she's going healthy, she's going to be using this water, just like at lunch. And then I'm going to make a salad with some lettuce from the meats. So it looks kind of like a salad on her plate. And then taking some bread and kind of making it look a little healthy, I suppose. Let's see. Let's add some color to it. Oops, I dropped her water. I'm just going to take this, make the egg yolk, make it look like there's some stuff in it. And then get our water back. There we go, some good water. And let's see. For dessert, and I dropped the milk. We don't want frozen milks. We're going to have a cupcake for dessert. That's not really healthy, but hey, we all like cupcakes, right? Alright, so now that she has a considerably healthy meal, see, it looks kind of like a salad. Not the best, but we improvise with what we brought. Alright, she's really going to enjoy this. She is now finished with her food, and I have already cleaned it all up. It is now time for bed. So I'm going to put this aside, take this and fold it up, and unroll her sleeping bag. So now it's nice and ready for her when it's bedtime. So I'm going to take her and get off her outfit. Oh dear, it's stuck. I'll put that away in a minute. Take off her moccasins. And now she's ready for bed. Once this moccasin comes off. Alright, here she is, ready for bed. And now we just tuck her in. And since this was made a little smaller than an 18-inch doll, I'm going to take her headrest. Oh dear, don't fall. That water is having problems this evening. I'm just going to take her headrest and set it down so it's kind of like a pillow to her. And there we go. She's got some headrest, head support, so she doesn't have neck cramps in the morning. Now I'm going to put her stuff away. Just put her skirt in her suitcase where we're putting all her dirty clothes. I will wash it later, and then she'll have some nice outfits. Just close it, and there she is, all finished. Ready for tomorrow morning once she's rested. It is once again morning, and sadly this is our last full day at the place we are staying. So I'm going to show her the lake, which is right behind the lake house we are staying at, and I'm so excited for today. We have so much planned. Well, not really if you're a doll. They don't do much. But let's go ahead and get into it. So first we need to wake her up and get her dressed. Today she's going to be wearing this pink dress. It's really cute. The jean dress is going to be for traveling tomorrow, and she cannot wait for today. So I'm just going to unhanger it. I chose not to take them off the hangers just so it would be one less thing to carry. I'm going to grab that, and today she will be wearing her shoes. Alright. Now I need to get her up. So let's take her out of her sleeping bag. Oh dear. Her pillow fell. I'll get in a minute. And let me get her dressed. I'm just going to fold that up. I'll get the blanket out of it in a minute. She is now dressed, and it's time for breakfast. Since she won't need her cutlery today, I'm just going to pull it out. It's because she's having waffles. She loves her waffles. And then some milk. It's not much, but it's a good breakfast, enough to fill her stomach. She has now finished her breakfast, and it's time to go see the lake. She's so excited, she cannot wait. But note, your dolls do not go in water. Do not ever put them in water, because their middle part of their body is made out of, a material that can't get wet, and if it does, it gets really messy. So don't ever put your doll in water whatsoever. So let's get started and go. It is now time for lunch, and Josephina's very hungry after a good long time at the lake. So let's go ahead and get her lunch stuff out. I'm not going to put out her placemat or her cup because she won't be needing them, but I will put out her fork. It's a very simple lunch. It's mostly going to be leftovers, so let me figure out what she's having. So she's going to be having, let me see. I know. She's going to be having some soda Let's see. What else is she gonna be having? She's gonna have breakfast for lunch, and that's okay. I don't think she's had her donut yet, so I'm going to pull out her donut. Oops. Alright, let's see. What else is she gonna have? I forgot to put these in from breakfast. Let's see. She's also going to be having... Oh, it's buried in the bottom. Nah, not some coffee. You know, she's gonna have coffee with her donut because coffees and donuts goes really well together. We're gonna have this at dinner. Let's see. I don't see anything else that she's quite interested in. So she's going to have that. And she's so young. She's so hungry. She wore herself out. She didn't do much. She didn't go in the water because dolls are not allowed to go in water. She just kind of sat there and watched it. Especially when the big waves came. She loved those. She wanted to go splash in them, but I told her no. So she's going to go ahead and eat this. You know, the cute thing about this is that it's got a handle. So I wish I could take it apart. But then there's like a big lump and there's a hole in the bottom. But if you're just doing a photo shoot, oh dear, my handle broke. Then you would want to keep it together. She's going to go ahead and eat her donut. She loves her donuts. Alright. Now that she's done with lunch, she's going to read a book. So she's going to be reading this Grace book. It's only got about 3 of the chapters, and the crazy thing is, you can actually read the words. My camera's not focusing right, but it does read the words. This came with a mini doll Grace that I got. This was the Girl of the Year from 2015, if you can read that. Anyway, she was the Girl of the Year 2015. And Josephina's friend, since her name is Grace, is deciding to read this book to learn a little bit more about her background, which is kind of cool. Alright, there we go. And after dinner, she will be packing up early, so that way I don't have to help her get packed later when I'm trying to pack to get home as well. So that is for all for right now, and she cannot wait for dinner, even though she just had lunch. It is now time for dinner, and oh, I forgot to put out the placemat. You might be wondering why she's not having her cup, and that is because she is going to have something already in a cup. So let's go ahead and see what she's having. So she's going to have some Coke. Oh, it fell. Some toasted bread with butter on it, even though I don't have butter. We're just going to pretend. A macaron for dessert. Doesn't look so yummy. It's one of those eraser foods, but it looks so good. I once made macaroons before. It takes a lot of work. Oh dear, it doesn't want to go together. Oh well, we'll just pretend it's together. She will also be having some type of meat on the bottom of a bread bun. I would kind of run out of ideas. And that's everything. So she's going to be having that. She's so excited, but really sad because this is her last day on the trip. Alright, it's now time to start packing up her things. So first, we need to pack her lunchbox. I'm going to have a to-go breakfast. It's going to be eggs and waffles. Even though she already had those, I had some extras. So she's going to have those as her to-go breakfast. And then for snacks, she still had some extras from these. So I'm going to put these in there as well. Oops, I dropped it. And then for drink, she's going to have water because those are always healthy, especially when you're traveling. Now, I'm going to put her cutlery back in the original pocket. So that we'll just set aside. These are already packed, so I'm just going to put them down below. I'm just going to set these under so that way I can put those. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to pack her suitcase. So what we're going to do is open this up. I'm going to go ahead and change her and put her in so that way I don't have to change her in the morning. So I'm just going to set that out. And then you can see she still has all of her stuff from the days before. So I'm just going to put these in here so that way I know I need to pack them. This is going to stay out. It's going to go underneath with all the other things. See? That's where I've been putting everything down there. All right. I'm just going to set these down in here so that way we know that she still wants them in her suitcase and such. I'm going to leave this out as well. Oh yeah, those two. Because you never know when you're going to need them. So I'm just going to close that and get her doll carrier. As you can see, I am back with her doll carrier. Now you might be wondering, what will I do with this hanger? Well, you'll see in a minute, but first let's get everything else packed up. Alright, it is now time to put everything into the doll carrier. So first we need her sleeping bag. Alright, here is her sleeping bag. I already took the pillow off so that way I can put it in storage better. So first we're going to fold this in half. Oh dear. Fold it in half the other way. Okay, the pocket's being difficult. I'm just going to fold it. Alright, there we go. I folded it. And then I'm just going to kind of roll it up a little bit and stick it into the pocket as well as her pillow. Next, we need her cutlery. So I'm just going to kind of zoom in there. Oh, it doesn't want to move. There it goes. Sorry, guys. I'm having tripod troubles. Alright. So now we have her cutlery. I'm going to put that in the back. Put her plate. And then, like I did before, I'm putting the fork prongs down in the cup. And then I'm just going to slip that in. Alright, now we need her blanket. Fold that up. Put it in the pocket. And her face mask. There we go. And then in the side pocket up top, we're going to put her backpack. I think we put it actually in the, I'm going to put it in the top this time, see how that goes. And then in the bottom, we're going to put her lunchbox. So let me just slip that in. And here we are back to her bottom pocket. We're going to put her suitcase in, but I have not gotten to clean it out, so I'm going to go ahead and do that really fast, and then I will put it in. So I'm just going to take everything out of the suitcase. Oh dear. There we go. Just take everything out. There we go. And now I have my suitcase empty, so we can fill it up again. So I'm just going to fold her things and put them in there. Even though they're dirty, we'll wash them when we get back to our house. Alright, I'm just going to stuff that in the pocket. It's being stubborn. Stuff it in the pocket. Put that in. There's two more things. Her pajamas and her shoes. Oh dear, her pajamas fell out. Alright, I'll fix it in just a second and then I'll put it in. After a few struggles, I finally was able to get her suitcase packed. So I'm just gonna put it in, and then we're gonna take her cooler and stuff that in as well. Then we're going to zip it up. Alright, oh dear, it's falling. Okay, phew. And then that leaves us with her hanger and her outfit. So I'm just going to take her outfit off. I realized I did not take off today's outfit. And I'm just going to hook that on the hanger and put it up there. So let me get her dressed and put her old outfit on the hanger. Alright, as you can see, I've already put her old dress on the hanger and in the back. So now I'm just going to take her, put her in, and strap her up. So I'm just going to do that. And there she is. Put her hand down. And I almost forgot about her neck pillow. I'm going to put it right, nope, not right there, down here. You can't see it, but I've tucked it up inside that pocket. Now you might be wondering, what about these? What about those shot cups that you showed us a couple minutes ago in the video? I'm just going to open up this pocket and take out, oh dear, it fell again. Take out her cooler. Put this down in the pocket right in front of the, oh dear, 1 second. I put the shot cups right in front of the pillow that's down at the bottom. Then I'm going to take this and put it there as well. It'll be a tight fit, but it should all fit snugly. And then I'll just unpack it and put it away when we get home. And that's about it. I mean, I've got everything in. I've got her in. I've got all her stuff in. And that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you're wondering, do I have any social media accounts? I do. I have Pinterest. So if you go on Pinterest and search for Elizabeth L, it doesn't have a picture yet, but I'm working on it. Still, we're learning about the gigs and all. But if you do look, I should hopefully have a picture by the time this video is posted. And I will let you know what my picture looks like in a 10-second video. So yeah, that's basically it. Have a nice day, guys. Bye!